Howdy and welcome back to Hills and Hollers. If you've ever stepped outside to admire your garden, only to find that pests have turned it into their personal buffet, you're not alone. From aphids to deer, every gardener knows the frustration of battling the endless critters that come to snack on your hard work. But here's the good news. You don't need a shelf full of chemicals to protect your plants. Nature itself provides all the tools you need to keep your garden healthy and thriving. Today, we're diving into some unique remedies for common garden pests. These tips are simple, natural, and best of all, they work. So grab a glass of sweet tea, settle in, and let's talk about how to outsmart those pesky invaders. Let's start with aphids, the tiny sapsuckers that can turn even the healthiest plants into a sorry sight. Aphids are small, pear-shaped insects that cluster on the undersides of leaves and along stems, draining the sap from your plants and leaving them weakened and stunted. They also excrete a sticky substance called honeydew, which not only attracts ants, but can also lead to sooty mold. Now, if you're dealing with an aphid infestation, don't reach for harsh chemicals just yet. Instead, try this unconventional solution: banana peels. Chop up a banana peel into small pieces and bury them around the base of your affected plants. As the peel decomposes, it releases compounds that aphids despise. Bonus, your soil gets a little potassium boost too. But that's not the only trick in the book. If you've got ladybugs nearby, you've got natural aphid assassins on hand. Just one ladybug can consume 50 aphids in a single day. If you don't already have ladybugs in your garden, you can buy live ladybugs online or at garden centers and release them at dusk when they're less likely to fly away. For a spray solution, consider using an organic insecticidal soap like Safer brand insect killing soap. It's gentle on plants but tough on aphids, breaking down their protective coating and dehydrating them. You'll find a link to this product in the description. Slugs and snails might seem slow and harmless, but don't let their pace fool you. They can wipe out tender greens, strawberries, and hostas overnight. These slimy critters come out at night to feast, leaving behind telltale holes and trails of slime. For an unconventional barrier, try copper tape. When slugs and snails come into contact with copper, their slime reacts to create a mild electric shock, stopping them in their tracks. Wrap the tape around the edges of raised beds, pots, or even directly on the stems of larger plants. Another effective natural deterrent is crushed eggshells. Sprinkle them around the base of your plants. The sharp edges irritate the soft bodies of slugs and snails. Plus, as the eggshells break down, they release calcium into the soil, which is great for your plants. If you're looking for an organic spray, Sluggo Plus, available on Amazon, is a fantastic option. It's made from iron phosphate, which is safe for pets and wildlife, but lethal to slugs and snails. Another option is to set beer traps. Pour beer into shallow dishes and place them in your garden. Slugs are attracted to the yeast, fall in, and, well, let's just say they don't make it out. Cabbage worms are the bane of anyone growing broccoli, kale, or cabbage. These green caterpillars blend right into the foliage, munching away until your leaves are full of holes. Worse still, their droppings can lead to rot and disease. One of the simplest and most effective remedies for cabbage worms is diatomaceous earth. This powder, made from fossilized algae, is harmless to humans but deadly to soft-bodied pests. Dust it lightly over your plants, especially on the undersides of leaves where the worms like to hide. For those looking to deter cabbage moths before they lay eggs, companion planting is your best friend. Plant strong scented herbs like thyme, sage, or dill near your brassicas. These scents confuse the moths, making it harder for them to find your plants. If you prefer a ready-made spray, try neem oil concentrate. It's organic, safe for beneficial insects when used properly, and effective against a variety of pests, including cabbage worms. Mix it with water according to the instructions and spray it directly onto the affected plants. While ants might seem like harmless little workers in the garden, they're often a sign of a bigger problem. Ants love honeydew, the sticky substance secreted by aphids, and they'll protect these pests to keep the honeydew flowing. Left unchecked, ants can create an ecosystem that favors aphids, scale insects, and other sap-sucking pests. For a simple, non-toxic remedy, try cornmeal. Sprinkle it around the ants' trails and nests. They'll carry it back to the colony thinking it's food, but since ants can't digest cornmeal, it disrupts their population. Cinnamon is another effective and natural deterrent. Ants hate the strong smell, so sprinkling ground cinnamon around the base of your plants or along their trails can send them packing. Not to mention, your garden will smell like a spice market. If you're looking for an organic spray, Orange Guard Home Pest Control is a great choice. It's made from D-limonene, a compound found in orange peels that kills ants on contact and breaks down their scent trails. It's safe to use around plants, pets, and people, making it perfect for your garden. Now Japanese beetles might look like tiny jewels with their metallic green and bronze shells, but don't be fooled by their beauty. These pests can skeletonize leaves, particularly on roses, beans, and grapes, leaving plants struggling to survive. For a natural, long-term solution, consider milky spore. Milky spore is a bacterium that infects and kills Japanese beetle grubs in the soil, drastically reducing their population over time. Apply it to your lawn and garden in the fall when the grubs are most active. In the meantime, hand-picking is your best defense. Head out early in the morning when the beetles are sluggish and drop them into a bucket of soapy water. It's time-consuming but effective. Another option is to plant geraniums nearby. Geraniums contain a natural compound that paralyzes Japanese beetles temporarily. While this won't eliminate them, it makes them easier to handpick. For an organic spray, consider Bonide Pyrethrin Garden Insect Spray, which is effective against Japanese beetles and other garden pests. Pyrethrin is derived from chrysanthemums, making it a natural and potent solution for protecting your plants. Now onto spider mites, the stealthy saboteurs of the garden. These tiny pests are so small they're almost invisible to the naked eye, but the damage they cause is unmistakable. Yellow specks on leaves, stunted plant growth, and fine silky webs between leaves and stems. Spider mites thrive in dry, dusty conditions, so the first line of defense is to increase humidity around your plants. Mist your plants with water regularly, especially during hot, dry weather. For indoor plants, placing a humidifier nearby can make a big difference. If you need something stronger, try a garlic and chili spray. Blend 2 cloves of garlic and 1 chili pepper with a quart of water, then strain the mixture. Spray it directly onto infested plants. This natural remedy is potent and repels spider mites while being safe for most plants. For an organic store-bought option, garden-safe neem oil extract works wonders. Neem oil not only smothers spider mites, but also disrupts their reproductive cycle, making it a powerful tool for long-term control. You can find a link to this product in the description. Squash bugs are the bane of anyone growing cucumbers, pumpkins, or squash. These pests feed on the sap of your plants, causing leaves to wilt and eventually die. Left unchecked, they can devastate an entire crop. One of the simplest and most effective remedies for squash bugs is the wooden board trap. Lay a wooden board or piece of cardboard near your plants. Squash bugs will hide under it overnight, and in the morning, you can collect and dispose of them. Companion planting is another excellent strategy. Planting nasturtiums or marigolds near your squash can act as a trap crop, drawing squash bugs away from your main plants. Another option is to use diatomaceous earth around the base of your plants. This natural powder cuts into the exoskeletons of squash bugs, killing them without harming your plants. If you prefer a spray solution, Safer brand insect killing soap is highly effective. It's organic, safe for edible crops, and works on squash bugs as well as other pests. Just be sure to spray early in the morning or late in the evening to avoid harming beneficial insects. Whiteflies might be small, but they can cause big problems. These tiny white-winged insects feed on plant sap, weakening your plants and leaving them susceptible to diseases. Worse yet, they excrete honeydew, which encourages the growth of sooty mold. The first step in managing whiteflies is prevention. Yellow sticky traps are an inexpensive and effective way to monitor and reduce their population. Whiteflies are attracted to the color yellow, so hang these traps near your plants to catch them before they can do significant damage. Another option is to introduce beneficial insects like green lacewings or parasitic wasps. These natural predators will hunt down whiteflies and keep their population in check. You can purchase these insects online or from garden centers specializing in organic pest control. For a spray solution, Monterey Garden Insect Spray is a great choice. Made with spinosad, a natural soil bacterium, it's highly effective against whiteflies while being safe for beneficial insects when used properly. Spray the undersides of leaves where whiteflies tend to hide for the best results. Deer are majestic creatures, but when they wander into your garden, they can wreak havoc in a single night. From flowers to vegetables, deer aren't picky. They'll eat just about anything. One of the simplest and most surprising remedies is Irish Spring Soap. The strong scent of the soap repels deer without harming your plants. Simply shave the soap into small pieces and scatter them around your garden, or hang whole bars from stakes near your most vulnerable plants. If you're looking for a high-tech solution, motion-activated sprinklers are incredibly effective. These devices detect movement and spray water, startling the deer and teaching them to avoid your garden. For a natural spray, liquid fence deer and rabbit repellent is a trusted option. Made with garlic and egg solids, it creates a scent barrier that deer find offensive but won't harm your plants. Apply it every few weeks or after heavy rains for consistent protection. Now, let's talk about rabbits. Rabbits might look cute and cuddly, but they're notorious for nibbling their way through gardens, targeting everything from leafy greens to root vegetables. If you're tired of sharing your harvest with these furry critters, it's time to take action. One unique and effective remedy is hair mulch. Collect hair from your brush, your pets, or even a local salon, and spread it around your garden. The scent of human or animal hair deters rabbits, making them think a predator is nearby. Another natural deterrent is cayenne pepper. Mix a tablespoon of cayenne pepper with a quart of water and a few drops of dish soap, then spray the mixture onto your plants. The spicy scent and taste will keep rabbits away without harming them. If you're looking for a store-bought solution, Plant Skid Rabbit Repellent is an excellent choice. It's made from dried blood, a natural byproduct of the meat industry, and works by triggering the rabbit's fear of predators. It's safe for edible plants and lasts for weeks, even in rainy conditions. For added protection, consider planting rabbit-resistant herbs like lavender, rosemary, or marigolds around the edges of your garden. These plants not only deter rabbits, but also add beauty and fragrance to your space. Well folks, there you have it, some unique natural remedies for common garden pests. Whether it's aphids, slugs, or even deer, there's a solution that works with nature, not against it. Gardening isn't just about growing plants, it's about creating a balanced ecosystem where every creature has its place, even the pests. By using these remedies, you'll protect your garden while keeping it in harmony with the world around it. Thanks for tuning in to Hills and Hollers. If you've got your own garden pest remedies or stories, drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear them. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more tips on living off the land, Appalachian style. Until next time, happy gardening and stay pest free.